I want to come take a signal. Ooh. Oh, come on, Minecraft. Do your thing. Give it back to me. I need to take the comparator signal. What the hell just happened? Somehow I just duplicated. Whoa! Okay, that was really weird. Anyway. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages? Runtime Error back with another episode of Minecraft. Episode 2, guys. Episode 2. If you missed it, we did a whole lot of stuff on Twitch stream on Sunday morning. Wake up with Runtime. We did, well, you can see my armor looks a little bit different. We hung out and did a bunch of stuff in the abandoned mineshaft, like I was talking about. We actually found two, not one, but two areas with two cave spider spawners. Not one, but two areas with cave spider spawners right nearby each other. I don't think I can activate all four of them. We're going to take a look at it. Check it out. We got a horse. We got a little horse guy over here. We're going to need to sleep pretty soon. Tamed up a horse. I did a little bit of fishing over in that pond over there in order to grab a saddle. And we got him set up basically so that I could do some exploring, which I never did. I never managed to do the exploring thing. I just ran out of time. But we'll do it later. I put up a couple little scarecrows out here. We got all of our crops planted. I think we had that done in the end of the last video. But now also, look, we've got melons because we found them in the mine shaft. Let's sleep real quick. But mostly what I wanted to show you guys, we went and gathered up some animals. We did some animal things, and we did a build on stream that I'm pretty proud of. Oh, also, we got some bees going over there because because we do. Because we were doing wood things, tree farming things. Just trying to gather up some trees. Die! Die, and give me arrows. He gave me bones. I don't think he gave me arrows. How about you? Will you give me your arrows? I have no idea. Anyway, we were doing tree farming things over here, and I threw out a bunch of flowers as well just to try and make a couple of bee nest things happen, and I was successful. So we got 2 bee deals over there. We don't have Silk Touch yet, obviously, so we can't actually pick them up. But I do have, you can see the smoke coming up. I've got a couple of campfires underneath them so that they can be harvested just fine. I got a thing going on over there, but let me show you this first. Bam! We got a big old barn built. It's nothing fancy. It's just a basic structure. And inside, you can see that we've brought 2 cows over, as well as 2 sheep over. We're going to turn this section into a automatic wool farm with every single color of wool available. And then this is going to be a cow farm over here, where we can come by, feed the cows all of our wheat, super duper nice and easy, and then all of their wonderful, easy for me to say, all of their wonderful steak and leather drops will end up in this chest right here. I'm also thinking I'm going to put an expansion right here-ish in order to have a bunch of chests to store up all of the wool. All of the colored wool things, because I can't figure out a good storage mechanism for it otherwise, but I think that's going to work out if I just kind of do a little bump out here, a little gabled roof that attaches, and then just a bunch of chests right here where they'll all go. Over here! Before I run out of breath, we just got a chicken in here. He's just laying eggs for us, because today, ladies and gentlemen, this interesting thing... Oh. See you. How many of you are there? Just one of you? Oh, nope, there's several of you. Okay, we're gonna hide. This fenced-in area right here is going to become an amazing chicken coop. I don't know why I always do this. I always feel like a chicken coop is a thing that I absolutely have to have, because I need to have... I usually make like a chicken cooker deal. It's so crowded in here. It's so cramped. We usually make a chicken deal. And then I never make it so that it cooks the chicken. I just make it so that it's normal chicken. That way we can trade it with traders at some point when we start villager trading. I think there's just 2 of those guys back there. They're distracting me. But then also, I also always want to have feathers in order to make arrows so that we don't run out. And then, you know, like right after that, I end up with a cow farm, so I no longer need the chicken. Raw chicken doesn't make sense, really, to try to trade with traders. And then I set up a trading hall and get infinity on a bow, and I don't need the feathers anymore. But here's the thing. Usually I just make it a derpy little structure somewhere just to gather up all the materials. And this time we're going to make it pretty. We're going to make it part of... My horse is freaking out back there. Did you see that? We're going to make it part of our cool little village build over here. And I've been playing around with a couple of ideas, and I think it's going to be really cool. But first, before we do that, we have to take a trip, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, we need to take a trip. I also did a bunch of mining and things off camera before the stream, and you can see here, look at all the friggin' obsidian we got. Way more, probably, than we're ever going to need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to go into the nether because in order to do the chicken deal and the cow deal and the sheep deal, we're going to need to do redstone deals. And in order to do redstone deals, we need nether quartz. And in order to get nether quartz, we gotta go to the nether. So where are we gonna put our nether deal? I don't know. I've been trying to come up with that idea. Trying to figure that out. And the best thing that I can figure is, since I kind of plan on making this like a sprawling farming village, town, area, place, that maybe just like having the nether portal right in the middle-ish somewhere would work out. Somewhere in town and just like have roads leading to it or whatever. I think that might work out. And I was looking at this area here. And I think that cutting the grass is pointless. I think that I'm going to fill this in, but leave this layer. So this will be the foot layer all the way through here. I might terraform it a little bit past that, but I think that's going to be a thing. I think we're going to leave it like that, which that means that if I were to do something like this, there we did it. Then that's on the foot level. We can walk right in. And then if we do this, do I have another block on me? I got some wooden block on me. And then this, and then this, and then this. We built another portal. Did I get it? Give me back my wood log. There it is. Something else I'm going to do that I never ever do is we're going to do this right here. Because I never do this, and then I always complain that I AFK near my base for any amount of time, and when I go to try to go back to the nether again, it's filled up with skeletons and zombies and creepers, oh my. So if I do that, then they shouldn't be able to get inside. That's my plan anyway, that's my thought. Anyway, I don't know how accurate it is, but it should be, should work. So now, let us see where we are. Oh my god, if we were like right in the middle of I want that facing out, just for now for the video. If we were to be like right on top of a Nether Fortress, how cool would that be? Ready? Oh, here we go. Get ready, we're gonna make an advancement. I can't close it. Oh, we did it! Advancement made. We need to go deeper. I probably should have made sure that I had some arrows. I have my shields, so that's good. But anyway, I also need some glowstone for this build, and for some future builds that I have planned. So I am gonna go spend some time. Look at that, we got lots of quartz right by, and a bunch of glowstone. A bunch more quartz. This is a great place to be. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time killing this fire and gathering up some resources, and I will I'll check in with you guys after a little bit. So it's been about 4 seconds since I stopped the last recording. I just want to bring you guys back real quick. Only thing I have done, literally, is grabbed a couple of pieces of quartz that were right here. And then, just for ha-has, I went over this edge here just to see what was over here and how far down it was, and look what I found. Nether Fortress! We did it! We did it! We spawned right in on another fortress. This is amazing. So I'm thinking maybe bring you guys with me and we'll go check it out real quick, get another advancement, see if we can... What's our inventory situation looking like? Not terrible. Maybe, just maybe, we get lucky and could get... I mean, I'm not going to say we're going to get lucky and get a bunch of wither skeleton skulls, because that would be way too much to ask for. But we get a couple of blaze rods. And maybe get, maybe find some chests in there as well. Get some diamond horse armor for our new horse guy. Make him even more super awesome and amazing. Look at those wither skeletons right there. There's a crossroad. This would be a terrible place, by the way, to build a farm. Although now that I say that, there's more over there that looks like it might be over a lava lake. It looks like there's more over there as well, but that might be netherrack. Look, there's a bunch in there. This is a sort of a large fortress here. There's the blazes, and they're not happy to see me. Oh boy, and this is a very precarious place to be. Okay, guys, we're in the fortress. I've shot a couple of arrows, not real happy about it. I only have 5 left. Super not good. There's a wither skeleton over there. There's a ghast up there. There's 3 of these guys over here. There's this arrow that I need back. There's that arrow I'm not getting back. Oh. There's a blaze spawner right there. And there's a bunch of glowstone right here that we need. Desperately. But really, there's not like a lot of rooms. I'm not seeing fortress rooms. Maybe over there? But we have to get by all them blazes in order to get there. And that wither skeleton. And I just am not really comfortable with that at the moment. Oh, and there's another ghast. If we use... Oh god. Oh, hi, ghast. Come for me. We use this sissy bar. We use the terrain to our advantage. Wish those guys dropped arrows. What I was gonna say is if we use the shield to our advantage, then we should be okay-ish as far as these guys are concerned. Get up top here. It's not a room. It might be deadly. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad, at least not for now. We should probably tear that down so nothing spawns on it. Like nothing that could kill us. Oh! That's the spawner. There's nothing else over here. Let's go. Let's move. Stick and move. You missed me! Oh, he didn't miss me at all. What a jerk. I really need to be here with more arrows. That's the problem. I should have brought more arrows with me if I was going to come here. And scope this thing out. It's just a bad idea to not. There was a better way. Well, that's a much better way to get down there than the way that I came, for sure. The question now is, how do I get back to that? Alright, guys, we are back from the nether, and of course we have villagers all up around our base. We're just going to hang out here for just a second. It's fine anyway. We got to take care of our inventories. I can show you what we got. I got a little bit of all the things, basically. Where's here? Good spot for it. We already had picked up a couple of magma blocks, which we actually found, strangely enough, in a flooded cavern inside of an underground tunnel area. Like, it wasn't even in, it was in the plains biome. It wasn't in anything weird where it should have been like an underwater cave, but it totally was completely flooded and it had some magma blocks in it. That's where we got those 4 from. There's a few more in there. It just got to be a little bit difficult to harvest and deal with. So we only got those 4. We picked up 30 soul sand, a whole bunch of nether quartz, as well as all of this glowstone, and we even got a couple of blaze rods. I did end up finding, of course, a bunch of netherrack. I did end up finding a little bit easier way to get to a couple of different parts of the Nether Fortress, which is super cool. But in the end, like, it's super dangerous. I kept getting attacked by things, and I'm really not prepared for it. Once we've got more arrows and a more powerful bow, I think we can definitely handle going down there and taking everything out. Also, you know, maybe some armor and things like that. Little things. So now that we're back and we've got the redstone bits that we needed from the nether, we can go ahead and get going on our chicken cooker. I'm super excited. So here's my plan. Here's what I had in mind. Now this is heavily influenced by a design from a YouTuber called Magamot. I believe I'm getting his name correctly. I will put a link in the description below if you want to check out the tutorial. It's pretty much his design aesthetically that I'm then repurposing for all the things that I wanted to do with it. So what we're going to do is put a couple of posts like so, and then we'll ease the edge a bit for the floor with some upside down stairs. All along the bottom like that. And then to make it easy to get into this deal and also kind of make it look like it's being supported a bit, I'm going to throw a couple of oak fence posts right there, and then slabs on the tops. And like so, just make a little slab staircase. Just like that. So now we can get up inside of this bad boy. We're going to put a floor like this, and then I know that I'm going to want not there, actually. Give that back. We're going to put these here because I know I want them there. Also here, here, and here, which will make sense in just a minute. And we'll cover these around like so. You notice I'm not putting a floor in place, and the reason is very simple. This is actually going to be where our chickens sit, and they're going to be sitting on top of a bunch of hoppers. So I'm going to have that one going straight down like that, and then all of the rest of the hoppers feeding into that one. Okay, and then we don't want ugly hoppers just sitting there, or chickens falling into them, so we're going to put some carpet down on top, just like that. And then the eggs that the chickens lay will still be able to drop down into the hoppers without a problem. We'll put this guy right here. So if we want, for some reason, we can absolutely let all of our chickens loose, and it'll be a terrible, terrible disaster, and we'll hate every second of it, but they can't get out, and that's really what we're looking for. This as well can come up for our little doorway, and then a ring all the way around, like so. One more higher. This is kind of turning into a tutorial deal, and that's not really what I meant for it to be, but bump there for the gable, and then here, and here, here, and here. Here, and here, and here, and here. Same thing on the bottom. Hey, give it. Just like so. Alright, and then same thing on the other side. We continue this around for a roof. We could, and obviously I could have just used full planks here instead of using the half slabs, but I have the slabs, it's easier, and you can't use them in all of the situations, because sometimes, like this one could have been, That one could have been, but then this one is a top half slab and then a bottom half slab. I'm sure that makes sense. Just like that. Okay, we did it. And now this can get filled in like so. And then to make sure that we've got some light in there, let's drop in some glowstone. Fill that in. And then take our slabs. Finish this off. And that's the roof done. And then this is something that he did in the tutorial that I liked, so I'm going to keep it. We're just going to put a couple of fence posts right there, like that. And it just kind of gives it a little extra added, if I can say the words, detail. That makes it look like kind of like a nice little thing. So there it is. And that's pretty much it. And then we're going to take our eggs and throw them in here and make the chickens. And we can even feed them seeds and breed them up that way as well. Also, let's see, we've got some time. I was debating on whether or not I was going to detail this on camera or off camera. Oh yeah, also, I want to have a little bit of lighting underneath this thing. Oh gosh, I forgot all about this. So, we got this big ugly hopper hanging down underneath, and in order to hide that, I'm just going to put some hay bales down. Like that. So now you can't see the hopper. And it, it kind of looks like it's supposed to be there. We'll add a little lighting, like so. And then we can finish this off. Just like that. And put a gate there. Now, to give this a little extra pizzazz, let's put a couple of buttons down. Like this. And then we'll go around with our trapdoors. Like this. On all 4 sides. And there it is. That's pretty much the building done. So we can go ahead and throw our chickens in there right now if we wanted to. But that's not the point, right? We wanted to do some redstone things. So right here, we're going to have a chest. Which means this is where it's going to come up from. Let's see. So if we dig out this right here, we should run right into that hopper. We do. So if I put a hopper here, and a hopper there, and then just kind of dig out around here real quick. Pretty basic chicken farm that I'm sure we've all seen 1,000 times. If I put that facing in the correct direction, it would be helpful. Does this look at me? I forget, or away from me. It looks at me. Fantastic. So if we do that, and then we dig out here, and we put another hopper here, and a slab like so. Then the eggs come down, they get shot into this, they turn into chickens or don't, and the drops can still go into that hopper. Now from that hopper, we dig down and get ourselves a dropper line like so. There we go. And then we can put our chests. Oops. This new chest placing mechanic still has me confused sometimes. There. Okay. Just like that there. And then we're going to need to set this up. So basically all we got to do now is hook up the redstone. So if we come back down here. I need a block. All I brought with me is dirt, so that's fine. I guess I can still pass a redstone signal, right? Comparator. Comparator clock. Subtract mode. Like that. We need to fill all this in so that the chickens don't end up... Sometimes the chickens, when they come up here, they can end up phasing through, which is really weird. So we don't want that to happen, so we'll just do that. And now we'll see if we put something in here. You need to have a lot of things in there, actually, before the signal is strong enough, so just trust me, it's going to work. And then, let's see, we fill this in like that. We're not going to put the other one. Now, what we could do is there's a lot of different ways that we could make this thing work, right? We could put a lava blade here. Feed this differently and put a lava blade up top somewhere. Triggered off the same thing, and then the adults would grow up, get hit by the lava blade, and we'd get cooked chicken. Or we could put a block right here, and the adults would grow up, get suffocated, and we'd get raw chicken. But what I'm going to do is leave it open and let entity cramming do its job. That way I get raw chicken, I get the feathers, but also, while there's still adults growing up in here waiting for a new baby to show up and entity cram them to death, we'll still get some eggs occasionally as well. And that's what I want. So we'll close all that in. And now, coming out here, I want to take a signal. Oop. Oh, come on, Minecraft. Do your thing. Give it back to me. I need to take the comparator signal. What the hell just happened? Somehow I just duplicated. Whoa! Okay, that was really weird. Anyway, it looked like I duplicated repeaters, but then I didn't, and then I had my comparator back. Whatever, Minecraft. You figure it out. So we'll put that guy right there. We're gonna have to put this guy right here. That's gonna need to be on a 2, though. And then we can come straight out of that. Like this. And then, because of the way this works, I have to do some trickery. Because I need to come down one. Whoa, hi! There's a thing here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We've been here before. It's not a big deal. I need to come down here and lower this torch tower by 1. Otherwise, the torch ends up being here, and I want this to be a block. So that it's seamless from underneath, so you can't tell what's going on. So we'll put a torch here. And a torch here. Now why doesn't that work? I know why. Because what I was actually needed to do was this. So that I get a little separation there. We got to keep them separated. Like so. And then like that. And down. Perfect. And then we zip this around like so. Take our other repeater. Right there. That will power the block, which will swap that redstone signal. Just like that. And then that should be all set up. So now, if I can figure out a way to get out of here. Fill all this in so that we don't have any weird spawnable things happening. Don't need this. Or this. That should be fine. That should be fine. Just like that. And that's pretty much the whole thing done. Now we can take our eggs. Start chucking them in here, and hopefully we get some chickens. Okay, so we got some, not very many, but that's all right, because like I said, we can give these guys seeds after they grow up, and they'll make more chickens for us. Plus, we're gonna be getting some eggs, that we'll be able to throw some more in there as well. I actually do still have 2 full stacks, but I have a plan. We've got plenty of time left in this video, I believe. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of decorating here. Let's kind of make this area pretty, I guess. I feel like underneath here. Can I do that there? I can't. Maybe there? Yeah. This should be like dirty. It's dirty pen where the chickens come out and do their business. I feel like I should be able to do one more there. We can do all this like so, and then we'll come through later and make it. We'll give it some texture. But for right now, I'm just gonna make it all path block. Don't need that torch anymore because we have lighting. Okay. We can put maybe some hay bales over in this corner. We have to be careful. I want this very specifically to be like that. There we go. Maybe one here, like... I wanted that one to go this way also. But not one here. Okay, some little hay bales in the back. And then I was thinking, too, that over here... if we do, like... yeah, something like that. And then maybe... okay, and now we take our water bucket and put like a little pond over here. Just like so. And maybe even, there's an idea. What if we take some of these seeds and our diamond hoe, as I was saying, we take some of these seeds in our diamond hoe, and we come over here and make just a couple of these spots planted. So there's like some stuff growing up around and in there. And then maybe we take and make some coarse dirt. We'll also we'll grab a bunch of gravel. Make 4 coarse dirt. And then randomly throw in coarse dirt. Gravel. Like that. This is going to end up being regular dirt again if I don't change it. What else could we put in there? I think that's probably pretty much it. And that's kind of it. Oh, so then my thought was that we could have a couple little chickens running around out here as well. Maybe if we could just get like 3 so they're not super duper annoying. Or maybe we can't get any. Well, there's one. Look, he's already loving the little pond that we made him. There's 2. And we got 3. Alright, now the rest of them can go in here. Done. So that's it, guys. That's our little chicken coop, and that's also all the time we've got for today. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out and watching this video. I really, really, really had a good time hanging out, building this chicken coop, going to the nether, finding a nether fortress, almost dying. We did die, actually. I don't remember if that was in the video. I don't think it was. I got shot by a skeleton over yonder. We died a couple of times during the live stream as well. That was not our first death on the server. First death is well over with, as I'm sure you've noticed by my lack of enchanting levels. But anyway, if you're watching this video on the day it comes out, it should be a Wednesday. I will probably be doing some more streaming tonight with more Minecraft, getting ready for the next episode. Maybe we'll hang out and do some nether things. Probably not. I think we're gonna explore. Yeah, explore. Take the horse out for a little ride. Probably have to take a boat trip as well. Yeah, and that's what we're gonna do. But hey, until next time, guys, this is Runtime Error signing out. Thank you so much. Peace.